Now we're joined live by National Senator from Queensland, Susan McDonald. Susan, thank you for your time.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Firstly, it's already a concern with the bushfires picking up in Queensland. Is anywhere near you been impacted?
Yeah, certainly around Bowen and Proserpine we've had bushfires, where Matt Canavan is around Yeppoon and Rocky. So it is very serious along the Queensland coast, not to mention, of course, the southeast corner where there's been a home lost around Noosa and all through the national parks around there.
Yeah, it's well, we know that they're on standby and on alert across Queensland, as we've been saying, across basically all of New South Wales. In terms of the debate, it's descended into quite a political debate, sadly, right now. But fundamentally, as Barnaby Joyce said earlier, he conceded that the fire season is more fierce and it's longer. That's the reality.
Yeah, and for the people who are on the ground right now, terrified, worried about their families and their homes, I think the debate is premature. I think we've got to focus on those people who are at risk, at the firefighters who are putting their own lives on the line to protect homes and families, and I think the debate is premature right now.
Should we have been doing more backburning, though, in the lead up to the season?
I think this is a discussion that we're going to have at length. I mean, we had bushfires in Queensland last year. We had a review. None of those recommendations were taken up by the state government, and there is going to be ample time to discuss what we could have, would have or should have done. But right now, today, it's too late, and we have to focus on protecting people's homes and people's property.
On the dairy bill, Pauline Hanson has been pushing. Why won't the Nats back it?
Yeah, because this was a bad bill, and I am outraged because Labor has managed to take a really serious issue, which is dairy farmers and the fact that they're not receiving fair prices for their product. And they've tried to use a political stunt to get an outcome that wouldn't work. And there is nothing worse than offering false hope to people. So I saw the draft of the bill 2 weeks ago.
What's wrong with it? Can you talk us through it?
Yeah, sure. A floor price is not supported by dairy farming industry. It's not supported by any of the dairy farmers that I've talked to. What they absolutely want is a fair price. And fair prices come from retailers who pay processors who pay dairy farmers. So we can be clear. The 10% levy that went on the dollar a milk home brand milk last year wasn't passed across to all farmers because farmers' milk goes into lots of different products. So there is going to have to be a more immediate solution, but the bill that went up yesterday was not complete, the ink wasn't dry. Nobody had come to see me to ask me for my support, so I'm quickly trying to read through it. What I'd seen already, though, I couldn't find a dairy farmer to support, and that's who I listen to, is dairy farmers. And if they won't support it, then I'm working hard on a more sustainable outcome. Because I don't want dairy farmers just to get a floor price. I want them to survive and thrive and do better than some minimum amount that's going to keep them poor.
Has Bridget McKenzie mishandled this?
No, I don't think so. I think we had a code of conduct that had gone out for consultation. It closes on the 22nd of November. And I really encourage people to get in and have a look at it and have their say. Because when you're from farming industries, when you're from primary production, there is no silver bullet. It takes hard work, it is a serious job, and that's what we're working on right now.
Senator, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much for that.